Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for checking out some of our pre-records already, and there is a lot to cover today. So we're back right now to talk about Nene Leakes and what they're saying is her financial woes. Well, we have all the details on that and more, and I do want to start off by saying I think Nene Leakes has given us so much on the Real Housewives, and I wouldn't want to see her suffer, especially after knowing she lost her husband. This is not an easy story to talk about because you don't want to see anyone hurting, especially after this past week that I had. I really just want to see the best for everyone. But with that, guys, again, we're back to talk about Nene. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So according to Tamra Tattles, which thank you, Tamra, it looks like Nene Leakes might be in some financial trouble. She lost all of her swag stores. And in addition, former employees who were allegedly not paid also could not get a response to her, well, from her, to apply for unemployment. Nene is trying to sell her Atlanta house that she paid just under $2.1 million for in 2015, and she listed it at $4 million in September, but also reduced it twice. The Atlanta market is on fire right now. However, she overpriced it. The current price is $3.495 million. Is it still overpriced? Well, maybe. Also, most of the comps currently on the market in that community are under $2 million. The closest comp, basically the same square footage, but with an additional bedroom, is asking $2.295. It also has a flat front yard, and Nene Leakes' yard is tiered. Now, how long can the Lanitia Lounge survive? Well, that's a great question. And Tamra Daddles ended up giving us some information on that. She said, but that's not all of her problems. Frankly, I don't have enough time to take out of my Saturday for that. But what got my attention this past week is that the Lanitia Lounge is continuing to tank. The online reviews are hysterical. Apparently, she somehow forces people to pay $20 to park in the public parking lot. The spot is in a public shopping center. That would be like Publix putting employees in the parking lot and making you pay $20 to be allowed to shop. Also, then apparently at the entrance, she's charging $35 to enter, and that's for those who don't have reservations. Why would people pay $55, $20 for parking, $35 to enter? So wait a minute. Now people are paying $55 just to enter the door. That is interesting. Once inside, you can make yourself available to a few drinks. The reviews say that most of the drinks are $20 each and really watered down. By the way, we know that in New York and Los Angeles, we might not think that this is a lot of money, but in Atlanta, drinks are usually $10 or less. There are $5 margaritas or mimosas at most good Sunday brunches. Oh, thanks, Tamra Tattles. I didn't know that. And I wish I would have known that when I went and did my Fallon interview, because I would have taken my ass to a brunch and had some mimosas. This is a ridiculous price, Tamra says, especially to drive at least an hour to get to Duluth. Then you have to drive home or have an expensive Uber ride back to what Tamra's calling civilization. Nene Leakes apparently has a plan to save Lanitia Lounge. And we also hear that reviews criticize the food, and that is the real reason for this post. Mama Joyce's streets have been saying that Nene has been having trouble making payroll, not just at the now defunct swag stores, but also at the Lanitia Lounge. It is fairly easy to pay waitresses and bartenders because they basically get their income from tips, and their paychecks are usually very tiny. I can attest to that. That is true. Normally, even for me, when I was making a lot of money at some of the different restaurants that I would work in New York and LA, my paychecks were always garbage, but the tips, well, that was where it was at. The kitchen staff, on the other hand, has to be paid a livable wage for each person who works there, from dishwashers to the chef. And again, Tamra says the word on Mama Joyce Street is that she has been either unable or unwilling to do that. So there has been a lot of turnover. So Lanitia came up with a plan last week, and it's a plan to not have to pay the kitchen workers for the month of December. Merry Christmas. Apparently, she wants to have a contest where 4 chefs bring their employees and do a kitchen takeover for a week in December. By the way, this was announced during last week well, the last week of November. And Tamara responded to that, desperate much? The post by Nene has since been deleted. Perhaps no one wanted to work for free for a week during the Christmas season. Now, we also know Nene Leakes has reportedly wanted to or expressed her wanting to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's already making noises about wanting to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta after calling Andy and all of the suits and production team racist. Tamara said that she had an exclusive source that told her back in February, she kills me with these ethics. And then she claims that she had developed them overnight. No one in the industry or the people coming from behind her, as she claims, needs her to stand up for them. She has the emotional maturity of a 7-year-old and the intelligence of a 6th grader. What good can you get with that combo? Ugh. Now, to end this off, she said that about sums it up. I see Nene as one of those people who wins millions of dollars in the lottery and is broke and in all sorts of jeopardy within a few years. Couldn't happen to a nicer gal. Okay. All right, guys. Well, with that, I have to ask your opinions. Do you think that Nene Leakes is in financial woes? And we've heard about the swag boutique. We've talked about it, but what does this actually mean? If she's not able to get herself back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and her lounge, which we don't actually know for sure, but if it's allegedly struggling and she's having a hard time selling her home, what is going to be her stream of income? I think that's one of the biggest questions at this point, but we'll wait and see. Nene Leakes could bounce back. We've seen a lot of women do it before, and I would love to see Nene be able to do it this time. Guys, go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget that we're going live today at 12:30 p.m. Eastern with Tisa Tells, Layla Lynn, and The Grace Report to talk about Porsha's Family Matters. That's going to be one hell of a conversation, and I hope to see you all. And on your way out, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.